My name is Ann Terzier. I'm the mother of Heather Smith-Levin, who's married to Aaron Smith-Levin. They went to New York, and my husband was working on a property, and they came out, and he and Heather were helping Emery on the property, and it was just Emery was helping them get back on their feet. There were several instances when Emery was telling Aaron an area he could work and help him with, and Aaron was getting confused, or he didn't, I don't know what his excuse was, but he blew up right at Emery's face and yelled at him, and Emery just was like, whoa, what, I'm just talking to you, this is all we're trying to do, this is communicating what we're going to be doing here, and he's blowing up in his face. Then he comes back later with his smug smile and shakes his hand. Oh, I'm sorry, but this happened a few times, just blowing up right in Emery's face like that. Then when they came down to Clearwater, they were living with us for a short period of time while Heather had the first child, and there were some instances when Aaron had left the kitchen messy, and so Emery just said, would you mind to just put your stuff away when you're done, and put your dishes away. And he blew up in Emery's face at that, just right in Emery's face. And then my daughter was there, Katerina was there, and she's like, Aaron, you don't need to get in Dad's face. You don't need to do that. And then he got in Katerina's face, yelling at her, and like, you have no right to interfere in this communication cycle. So we could see there was just a few instances of like he would snap. You don't know what he's going to snap at. It was one time his two little girls, he had two at the time, I think just two at the time, something was happening with them, and he picked the older daughter up and flipped her over and held her up like this and spanked her, just like with as much force as he could, spanked her, and I just held my breath. I'm like, this poor child. It's just, so at that point I said to Heather, Aaron cannot act like this in my home. I don't want him acting like this in my home anymore. This is not acceptable to me. And when they were living with us, and when they would come over for breakfast, and we had Sunday breakfast. It felt like she was on eggshells. The children were on eggshells because they never knew what they might say that he would snap, that he would just start yelling and get in their face. So he's a volatile character. He's not the kind-hearted guy that he comes across as trying to be this sweet innocent and the victim of circumstances. No, he knows exactly what he's doing. And it hurts because we have 3 beautiful grandchildren that are absolutely beautiful children. And his actions have torn us apart. They're just torn the family apart.